Nature will never forgive those who re-elected Buhari in 2019. Every Nigerian will not forgive those who re-elected Buhari into office in 2019. I mean, the current situation of things, the predicament have made Nigerians very bitter, very bitter. Badmos is saying anyone and everyone who went ahead and re-elected Buhari into office in 2019, in fact, even the earth will rise up against them. They will not forgive them. They really need to beg for forgiveness. We've seen again and again from the north, among politicians, come out openly to apologize to Goodluck Jonathan. They've issued statements. They've told him to his face. They've said it in meetings, in their conferences again and again. Even northern elites that stood up that said they want to have their own in leadership, because when late Umaru Yar'Adua died, that was what gave rise to good luck. So they want a good luck out. Every one of them, almost everyone, I wouldn't want to say every one of them, has come to apologize in one way or the other. Please, Nigerians, let's all hands be on deck and let us make sure that we ensure we get this thing right. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Nature will never forgive those who re-elected Buhari into office. Nigerians, we will never forgive, never, those who re-elected Buhari. A chieftain of the new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Olusegun Badmus, Esquire, has questioned the morality of President Muhammadu Buhari to still remain in the presidential villa. You have no shame. You really have no shame. You should have bowed your head and you should have been hiding yourself right now in the backside because of what you have caused Nigerians. According to Badmus, Nigeria committed a grave blunder re-electing Buhari in 2019. But those who repeated the mistake, Nigeria committed a great blunder in electing Buhari in 2015, but those who re-elected him in 2019 cannot be forgiven. In fact, they cannot be forgiven. The senior lawyer was reacting to one among many sad news that have crept up in Nigeria today. On Thursday, one of them was the death of two more students of the Greenfield University in Kaduna. 3 had earlier been killed and now 2 more. And the government is doing nothing. Buhari is able to go to bed, have a sleep, and behave as if all is well because his own family has not been victims. Reports have it that students were murdered in cold blood by the bandits who adopted them after keeping them in custody for some days. It means that 5 of these students have now been murdered in cold blood. And it seems Badmus noticed that the federal government is helplessly watching the event unfold without no hope of rescuing the adopted student. Is this how they are going to slaughter every one of them? And Muhammadu Buhari is comfortable sitting down, having meetings without actually speaking and making things clear to Nigerians on whose side he is. Buhari has failed. He must be out. So this is what Badmus is saying. Badmus said it is important that Nigerians begin to tell themselves the truth. This present administration do not mean well for Nigeria. And it's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's not somebody trying to fabricate some story or something like that. It's not a lie. Buhari does not mean well for Nigerians. And if you look at the whole situation and everything that is going on, when or who have you heard that a Fulani has been apprehended and is being dealt with for ABCD he has done? Have you heard it? Just a question. Have you heard? The answer I can answer for you is no. Is no. And Buhari is what? Quiet. Buhari is very quiet. In fact, the whole place is quiet. You see, the whole place is silent as if nothing is going on. Yet people are being killed. People are being murdered. Children are being killed. Families are being destroyed. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything. Everybody is silent in the face of the current predicament Nigeria has come to find herself. Everybody's quiet. You know, when Sunday came up and said That's why we want the Yorubas out. What did they say? They said Sunday now is a target. He was in his home, in his very own home. And guess what? In the middle of the night, 3:37 precisely, they said Nigerian army came trying to arrest him. Why are you, like seriously, why are you trying to arrest him? What has he done? Why? What's your reason for trying to arrest him? Why? What has he done? What's his offense? Why are you trying to arrest him? It doesn't make sense. What is his crime? What has he done? They cannot tell you what he has done, but yet they want to eliminate him. They want him out because they want to have their field day. And unless we all stand up and say, no, we cannot take this anymore, this must come to an end. We are not putting ourselves in a better position to eliminate every threat being issued on us by this current administration. This current administration is an evil, devilish one. Evil, devilish one. Evil personified, devilish. And they are going about pretending like all is well. Nigerians, the time to rise up is now. The time to speak against evil is now. The time to say no more to oppression is now. We cannot keep quiet and allow them to continue to oppress us. Buhari has an agenda with his brothers. He should go back to his home and go and continue with his brothers. He should not put Nigerians as the soft point for his own evil or whatever he wants to do. He should go and do it somewhere else. He should not let Nigerians be in the middle of all these things, because Fulanis have already told Nigerians that they were going to invite their brothers, to Nigeria. And guess what? Did Buhari do anything? No. Did the DSS pick it up to say, let us investigate where that report came from? No. The same time that this whole insecurity thing started in Nigeria, they wanted to do the same in Ghana. Ghana president stood up and said, no way. In fact, he was on the news. I watched it myself. He wore a rain boot, came out to one of the farms where Fulani herdsmen has destroyed somebody's goods and crops and said, listen, if you catch them, call your neighbors to assist you. Kill the cows, put them in your freezer. You've gotten meat for the year. And guess what? The Fulanis, they quickly took caution, and every one of them immediately, left the vicinity, and it was no longer a problem. But in Nigeria, your federal government said they are doing well, leave them. In fact, they should put in their account number. And exactly, that's what they are doing, giving the account number. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.